In the first clip of this video, we're looking at security footage from an office building. The footage comes from a 360-degree security camera, which is why the image appears slightly distorted. It's late at night. A man is sitting alone at his desk, working after hours. Everything seems normal, until it isn't. The man suddenly hears a series of beeping sounds. He's visibly startled. Assuming it might be a malfunctioning alarm, he gets up to check. He opens the door. Nothing appears to be wrong. He turns around and walks back toward his desk. But if you look closely, something else is happening in the background. A door begins to move on its own. Moments later, the light above it switches on, and the man doesn't seem to notice. But this wasn't the only incident that night. A loud sound is heard somewhere in front of him. Almost immediately, a light turns on in the room in front of him. Clearly frightened, but still trying to stay calm, he decides to investigate again. He moves slowly toward the doorway. He finds the object that had fallen, visibly confused. He turns off the light and starts walking away. Then something truly terrifying happens. The door behind him slams shut, and a chair in front of him is suddenly flung toward him. He doesn't hesitate. He sprints out of the office, fleeing the building. After the man leaves, the office appears to quiet down, but not completely. Lights begin to flicker. The door opens once again, and in the reflection of the glass, a dark figure can be seen standing there, motionless, as if watching. So what do you think? A genuine haunting caught on camera, or a staged event that's a little too perfect? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In our second clip, we're following a young woman returning home late at night. It's quiet, normal. The kind of moment where nothing should happen. But pay close attention. She enters the apartment complex while scrolling on her phone. No hesitation, no fear. Nothing feels off. At least, not yet. As she passes through the first section of the hallway, everything still appears normal. But the moment she steps into the second corridor, something changes. Her body language shifts. She slows down, lifts her head, and looks toward the end of the hallway, as if she noticed something before anything actually happens. Now watch carefully. For a fraction of a second, a dark figure appears at the far end of the hallway. Blink, and you'll miss it. Almost immediately after, a plant suddenly falls to the ground. She freezes, then she starts backing away, and then something happens behind her. We don't see it, but whatever it is, it's close enough to move her hair, as if something passes right behind her. That's when she panics. She turns and runs, presumably toward her apartment. I'll play the clip one more time. It's short, but there's a lot happening. So what do you think? A shadow, a coincidence, or something waiting for her in that hallway? Let me know what you see. In our next clip, we're following a man alone at home. He's been hearing strange noises, knocking sounds, but he can't tell where they're coming from. So he starts recording.
No one's in the bathroom. No one's in my cupboard that I'm aware of. Oh my god. Fuck that. I swear one of these cupboards just went. It wasn't the same noise.
He walks through the house, room by room. The bathroom is empty, the cupboard is clear. His bedroom, untouched. Nothing seems out of place. But as the camera pans across the bedroom, a sound suddenly comes from the kitchen. A cabinet. He turns around immediately.
It usually happens, but one of these, or maybe that. No, that won't go because it's got stuff in front of it. This is bullshit. I swear to God that cupboard is moving. Oh my god. Oh shit. Right, that's it. I'm going. Oh my god.
The sounds usually come from the kitchen cabinets, either the one above the sink or the ones below it. He's not dismissing it. He's trying to understand it. The sound happens again. This time he says he sees one of the cabinets move, and if you look closely, it does. He says he's leaving the house. And the moment those words leave his mouth, the cabinet suddenly flings open. Let's watch that again, but a bit slower.
I swear to God that cupboard is moving. Oh my god. Oh shit. Right, that's it. I'm going. Oh my god.
A coincidence? Or something reacting to him acknowledging it? Let me know what you think. Some recordings don't show what's there. They show what shouldn't be. In our next clip, we're looking at footage recorded with a Kinect camera. The owner decided to film late at night on a dirt road next to a cemetery. It's completely dark. No streetlights. No movement. The setting immediately feels wrong. Then the camera captures something. At first, everything looks normal. The cemetery is still. A bug flies through the frame. Then, without warning, a human-shaped figure appears in the middle of the road. It doesn't walk into frame. It doesn't fade in. It's simply there, standing perfectly still, lingering, as if watching. And then it disappears. But that wasn't the only thing recorded that night. A much smaller figure appears in the lower left corner of the screen, child-sized. Moments later, a taller figure flashes into view, only for a fraction of a second. It looks almost identical to the first figure we saw earlier, and it appears to be watching the smaller one. Then a third figure appears, standing directly behind the smaller figure, as if that wasn't disturbing enough. Both figures begin twitching at the exact same time. The smaller figure vanishes. The tall one remains for a few more seconds, and then fades into the darkness. But the footage still isn't finished. Both tall figures appear once more, now positioned directly on the road. One standing very close to the camera, the other farther down the path, both facing straight toward the lens, watching. And then, for the final time, they disappear into the night. So what is this? A haunted family frozen in time? Or a camera detecting something that was never meant to be seen? Let me know what you think. Some recordings don't show what's there. They show something that doesn't quite belong. In the last clip of this video, we're looking at unusual security footage reviewed by a man and a woman. They're not scared, more confused than anything. The camera appears to have captured a strange object floating above a traffic intersection. Let's take a closer look.
Morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
And it stopped like at 4:30. When like the sun was coming up. I didn't see it no more after that. Look, disappears. That's crazy. Right on the camera too.
We can hear them talking while the footage plays. It appears to have been recorded early in the morning, when the streets were still quiet. At first we see a cloud-like shape beneath a streetlight. It slowly drifts downward, then begins hovering over the road, moving calmly from right to left. The shape looks soft and misty, almost translucent. Yet at the same time, it's unusually bright, standing out clearly against the dark surroundings. After a few seconds, it slips out of frame through the lower left corner.
Yeah, because I was just chilling and I was just looking at it. I was like, what the hell?
The object reappears, this time in the upper right corner of the screen. Now it's moving faster, gliding higher across the intersection. It crosses the road once more, before disappearing for the final time off the left side of the frame. The mood stays light. The two people watching seem more intrigued than alarmed, almost amused by what they're seeing. So what do you think this was? A camera or lighting glitch? Or something unexplained, quietly passing through the night? Let me know what you think. Some footage doesn't come with answers, only questions. This was Void Frame.